look, here's the thing. There's stuff that we all agree shouldn't get remade, all right? And we're about to watch a remake. I was just looking at this. This had popped up a couple of days ago, or maybe just yesterday. The One Piece. So they're calling it The One Piece. New Dawn, New Adventure, coming to Netflix in February. So this is the remake of One Piece, all right? Animated. So it's not the live action. It's an animated remake of One Piece. And, you know, everybody's like, did you really need to remake One Piece? And I'm kind of like, I don't know if you needed to make it again. I understand that Netflix wants to kind of have its own thing separate, but I don't think you need to remake certain anime. And so that's the topic that's up next, okay? Because Collider had put this list up. 10 classic anime series nobody wants to see a remake of. All right. And you see the one that they got right up here. And I think this is probably like, yeah, we already
that one's
saw
pretty spot on.
Live action remake. Yeah, we saw the live action version.
Yeah, because they're new.
Yeah. So let's go through the top 10 or the 10 classic series that nobody should remake. And when they say remake, I think they mean what One Piece is getting. An anime remake, and remake in the form of an anime. All right. Not just like a live action or anything like that.
Basically updating the graphics. Like, I mean,
exactly.
If they just updated the graphics, like in theory, that's not bad. But what I think they're doing is they're following the there's a way to watch One Piece that it like shortens the story. Yep. And it's like it like just cuts out a bunch of like filler stuff, and you basically streamline the main story. And it sounds like they're going to redo that version of it. That's what it sounded like to me anyway, which I'm not opposed to, just because I don't want to watch 1,000 episodes.
Yeah, that's what they're doing.
I feel the same way too. Like, I don't want to sit there and watch 2,000 episodes of this show. I'd rather give me the clip notes, give me something simple. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm able to adapt that fast, and most people are like that nowadays. They're able to adapt, especially with One Piece being popular. It's not going to be hard for people, and then plus you still have all the old episodes around. People could still go back. You could still go back and enjoy the other fillers that you want to enjoy. So it's
like, if you do it right,
season, right? If you can abbreviate the season, hey, give me the highlights.
It's like,
I don't need to see every single fight if it's not really moving the plot forward, if it's just a cool ass fight, or I don't need to see every instance. Just give me the highlights of this thing and let me go. I think there are some people that want the Cliff Note versions, like Angel is saying.
Well, it's like what they did with the live action One Piece. Like, they basically took 70 to 80 episodes, however long that first arc is. It's like 70 something episodes, and they condensed it into basically 8 hours, which is way less than 70 episodes. You know, it's like that's a full day's worth of watch into 8 hours worth of watch, and you basically get the same story. I don't feel like you missed out on much. Like, if you're just watch them back to back and be like, hey, what I miss?
Let me get to this article. It says here, we live in an era of constant remakes and reboots, and with anime reaching the level of fame it is ever more true for that medium. On the one hand, shows like One Piece are getting remakes, and their story isn't even done. On the other hand, classic anime such as Fist of the North Star are getting new adaptations, but there will always be series, including Tokyo Ghoul and Soul Eater, that deserve a remake and get nothing. Yeah, there's some stuff that probably... Tokyo Ghoul is definitely one of them that probably should get a remake, and you know, because its season 2 is dog shit and it's not going to get one, or it hasn't gotten one. I'm not sure. I haven't gotten through Soul Eater, so I'm not sure, but I know a lot of people swear by Soul Eater.
I like Soul Eater. I even have a Soul Eater tattoo, man.
Okay. Name is in the house, coming to the stage. What's up, Name? Just in time for the topic, man. So Name, here we are. We're talking about, just so you're aware, 10 classic anime series nobody wants to see a remake of. You see Cowboy Bebop front and center. Let me go ahead and just scroll through these real quick. Number 10, Yu Hakusho. 100%. Yes. Where's MMA Crease King to agree with me? Doesn't need to be remade. It's perfect the way it is.
There's no need to remake it. The story was streamlined. The animation was good for the 90s, and it told a coherent story no matter what. Don't touch this. Don't touch this.
Number 9, Hajime no Ippo. I mean, I've seen this one. It's good. I don't know if it's something that's untouchable. I haven't watched it all, obviously, but it's fine. It's a good anime. Anybody seen this to say, nah, it's untouchable, don't touch it, don't remake it?
I've seen this, and like you said, it's really good. The thing is, there are some things that probably do need to touch up, but that's it.
Georgia girl says, don't touch this. Dun, 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 dun. Fair enough. All right, to number 8, great teacher, Onizuka. No clue. Haven't watched it. Don't know nothing about it.
No, never watched it.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Too bad Brandon's not here. He probably would know about this. My friend has seen the show. He watched it during our senior year of high school. He said it was good. So
that was good.
Yeah, I think it got a live action remake recently. But as for anime remake, I'm not sure.
Dandy Jandon says, I have seen it. It is untouchable. Okay. You're fake. The anime looks too old. My Gen Z brain needs modern designs. Fair enough, man. Yeah, I've never heard of it either, Ross. So this is my first. Maybe I need to go check it out. If it's untouchable like that, I need to go and check it out. Number 7, Code Geass, Lelouch of the Rebellion. Don't touch it. Leave it be. Leave it where it's at. It's fine the way
I'm almost done with season 2 because I'm not a big fan of anything that has mechs in it, but
yeah,
because Name has been talking so much about Gundam, I was like, all right, let me start with something that'll be that's a little bit more modern, that'll have that I can ease into liking mech stuff, and then I'll start trying to watch some Gundam. And this one has been fucking fantastic. It's been really great.
Code Geass is fire, excellent. Excellent.
Yeah.
Code Geass is actually a really good series. I will give you that. There's just one little point as far as I'm considered, and you know what, if nobody agrees with me, that's fine. It's the whole story about how his sister got put into a wheelchair, and at first it's the emperor is dead, but it comes to find out he's actually in another universe because of a certain power. And I'm like, yeah, that's kind of a cop-out, man. And that's the only thing about it I hate. Other than that, Code Geass is actually really good. It had a lot of potential.
Yeah, leave him alone. Death Note, look. Come on now.
Oh, God.
They never... Look, there's people that don't like the end of Death Note, and that's fine. You don't have to like the end of it, but it is damn near the perfect anime. Is there any reason to remake this? No. This is a perfect anime, man. It's what is it, 35, 36 episodes? Clean, lean.
37.
The story, 37. Okay, clean, lean. Story gets the story. There's no episode in this story. It falls off. It's perfect. It's the perfect anime. I don't think
it gives you that.
Disagree with it.
No. This actually is what you want.
I don't even know why this is number 6. This should be number 1.
It's the writers. That's what I got to say about it. The thing about this series is basically very simple. You want that drama. That if you love crime drama, Death Note was your anime, and that was what it was meant to be. Yeah, you're not solving crimes, but it was the whole thing itself was is it a giant rat race that you knew for a fact how it was going to end, and you just wanted to go along for the ride.
I agree. Any disagreements?
I think that Death Note live action needs a remake.
No, the Death
Note destroy it, burn it with fire.
That's not even make at all. The thing with Death Note is it's one of those when you're talking to somebody new to anime, it's one of those that you easily recommend because it's an easy watch. It's going to be easily recognizable. The source material, or not just the source material, the material that is dealing with in the show is pretty easy to conceptualize. You're just it's an easy step into anime with a pretty easy to take in story, and it's dude, don't ruin it in any way.
Number 5, Monster.
Damn, I thought I was evil with it. Shit.
Never heard of it. Anybody heard of it?
Actually, yes, I've seen this. Sci-Fi actually used to have a weekly anime block on their channel back on cable around the I'd say the mid 2000s, and this was actually one of their big selling points.
Okay. Pretty good.
The story,
don't touch it.
Story solid. I think it's sometimes they they do drop a bit of frame, but it kind of makes sense for it.
Yeah, the animation is a little shoddy. I was watching it like I re-picked it up because I have watched it before and I didn't really remember the full story. But yeah, even just a couple episodes in, I was like, man, dude. Sometimes watching certain animes, like the animation was rough. You know, you're just like, oh man, there's so much better shit I could be watching right now. As far as visually, you know, like if I'm going to be focusing, I want to be seeing something that's pleasant to look at. So it's a good story, and if they redid it, the same story, just better visuals.
Clannad number 4. I haven't read through this
Never
list. I
watched
just
it.
clicked on the article. I have no idea what this is. I have no idea. Name, you unmuted. What you think?
I don't know what it is, but it's on my list because what's it called? I think it's one of the classics from back then. So I put it on the list back when I started.
I'm just gonna say this: if you would think that this is gonna be a wholesome anime, you're gonna get, I guess you could say, bait and switched at the end. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, 4, never heard of it. Number 3, FLCL. I have heard of this one. I haven't seen
Fooly
it.
Coolie.
Fooly Coolie. There's 3 seasons, but the thing is, they're I guess you could say connected to each other. The sad part is that all the episodes are 6. All the seasons are like 6 episodes apiece. The thing is, like, the story is literally, there's no connection of story. It's just ass pull out of ass pull out of ass pull.
This isn't the one with the kid with the bat, right? What's the one with the kid with the bat?
Actually, you're thinking of a Paranoia Agent as
Paranoia
the
Agent.
bat. This guy, yeah. This one is where both the pink-haired girl and the boy both use guitars, and the guitars they use is like classic versions. I'm like, why would you use that as a weapon? You have to treasure that.
Number 2, Initial D. What?
I'm actually surprised about this one.
They made a modern remake of that, guys. It's called Fast and the Furious. Get with the times.
Interesting. I haven't seen
Syphax
this in years,
1,
man. This is old school. I haven't seen this in a long time, man.
Initial D bagel.
Syphax
All right,
1.
get out of here.
Exactly. Syphax 1.
Yeah, I think
Collider
D,
0.
you can absolutely leave that one alone too. All right, and then Cowboy Bebop, which they had on the cover, and I don't think you need to touch Cowboy Bebop, live action or otherwise. Perfect anime in my opinion. Another perfect anime. Right there with Death Note. And no reason to do anything with it. Just leave it be. Everybody can go watch the old one if they
look. The animation and expressions and stuff outside of the picture, it's like, just look at the colors in this picture alone and think about how people have been filming movies lately. Like, unless you just use massive weird CGI and do like Guardians of the Galaxy bullshit where it's like everything is blown out of proportion, like how could you pull this off live action? Like, just these colors, these scheme, and the shots. Like, these people don't know how to like film this kind of color scheme in one shot. And also, to be fair, I mean, I don't know if you can even pull it off in real life to get all that to really blend into one camera shot properly, you know. But it's like, and then find the characters to do everything. It's just it's a visual masterpiece of what they're doing, mixed with like jazz hip hop kind of vibe going on. Like, how are you going to do that?
Yeah, no, I agree, man. Yeah. With those 10 that they just went through, I think, I've probably seen 5 of them and didn't see the other 5. I'm not sure, but I've seen most of those. To me, the only one that I had a question about was Hajime no Ippo. I think you could I think you could do that again.